course, the season's up and running now, always busy throughout the season, but of course off the field it's even busier at times here at Cheltenham Town, and that has been the case for you, especially on a commercial perspective in the summer. Let's go over some of the successes we've had this summer in terms of what's been a very successful time for you in the build-up to the new season. We'll start, of course, with season tickets, a 33% increase in sales across the board. It's been a pretty successful time for us with that.
Yeah, I think so. We tried to do something different this year. We've sort of frozen prices for the last 6 or 7 years, and we've sort of seen season tickets dwindling a little bit and people dropping away. So we wanted to try and rejuvenate everybody and get people back interested in the club. I think the home form last season helped, certainly since Michael came in and did a really good job with the team. Results picked up, and that certainly helps bring people through the door. But we also wanted to try and build a marketing campaign with all the media and commercial guys at the club to try and bring some new people in, as well as bringing some supporters back from the past that had maybe stopped coming. So I think we did quite well. You know, numbers are up quite dramatically, as you said, and financially we're up slightly. We can always do better and we can always do more, but I think it's given us all an idea that next year we can hopefully build something new and try and create something new for people to get interested in Cheltenham Town Football Club. So yeah, on the whole it's been really positive and good campaign. Right
at the start of the summer, of course, was the Craig David concert here at the Johnny Rock Stadium, and excellent to see the stadium once again being used in a different way.
Yeah, I think again that's bringing new people to the football club that might not be aware of it or might not have been aware where we are or even what level we play at. You know, you sometimes go out into the community and people don't actually realise you're a football league club, or that the players are full time and silly things like that really. So it's just another revenue stream. Again, it could be bigger, could be better, and it's something that we'll look at and hopefully try and build year on year while we're under contract. It's not quite there yet. You know, we'd really like bigger numbers, but it grew from the first year to the second year, from Steps to Craig David, and we'll be interested to see who we get offered for next year soon.
In terms of some of the other major events for the commercial operations during the summer, the Cricket Festival, a traditional event for you guys, went very well this year with as big as numbers as there ever has been.
Yeah, it was huge. It just went crazy. Last year was a really good event. We did something slightly different. We went with a hog roast, pig roast, and that went really well. And this year numbers sort of almost doubled really. We were up to 250 people, which was a crammed marquee. We had sponsors, supporters, ex-players, current players, manager, assistant manager, families of people, you know, connected to the club, and it was just a really good event. We were lucky with the weather. The sun shone all day, so the bar did really well. And yeah, on the whole, it was a really good event. And we've got to say a big thank you to Lee Martin and all the guys at Pig on the Hill who did all the catering for us on the day and did us a very good deal. So much so it helped us pay for some new seating outside. The money we made from that, so the guests that came have really helped us make an improvement out there.
Yeah, you mentioned the seating. That was another major sort of input into the stadium during the summer. You must be really pleased with that. Of course, it's offering a really sort of high-class level of seating for hospitality guests here on match days.
Yeah, I think I've been here 4 years now commercially, and the feedback over the years has been the food's fantastic, the company's brilliant, the day itself is great. You know, they enjoy the football, and the only problem has been the leg room and the seating that's let it down a little bit. So we have done surveys and things like that to try and get people's opinions on positives and negatives, and that's been a real negative for people. Numbers have always been pretty good, so it hasn't held people back completely, but hopefully numbers will grow, and you know, the more people that see this new seating setup, the better really, because it's fantastic now. Loads of leg room, nice padded seats, great view of the game. Obviously Nigel does fantastic food for all our guests, and you know, the results are good at home as well, as we know. So it's a really good day out for anybody that wants to get involved, and again a great revenue stream for the club.
We recently announced a launch of a partnership with Luke 1977, a 2-year partnership initially. Can you explain to us a bit more about that and how, you know, beneficial that will be to this football club?
Yeah, really beneficial. I think it's gone down really well. The fans have really sort of bought into it. You could see the reaction when we announced it. as you'd expect, because it's something a little bit different, something that they can really, and Luke are really trying to engage with our fan base as well. The guys there are pretty switched on, and they've done a lot of good work at Aston Villa. They've also gone into Stoke, Hibernian and Kidderminster, amongst maybe one or two other clubs I've forgotten to mention there, but they're doing a lot of good work in sport, a lot of good work in football. They've got a store in Cheltenham, so it just seemed like an ideal fit. When they moved into Cheltenham, Mark Cousner said to me, let's try and connect with them and let's try and get in touch with them, because they're obviously keen on football with the Villa. So we plugged away, and eventually we got a call that said they were interested, and you know, you guys, especially the media guys, yourself, Murray and Luke, put together some nice slides and packages for them, and yeah, they were really keen to get involved in a 2-year contract, and I think it'll be a really good one.
And here we are in the boardroom, which of course has been renovated during the summer months, and this is a place that of course on match days is for the directors, but during the week for businesses potentially could be a really fantastic conference facility on top of all the other facilities there are here in the main stand at the stadium.
Yeah, it's had a really nice upgrade. As you can see, it's been totally done out, decked out. I think everything's been done. I think they might be just waiting for a new carpet, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, as a facility for any businesses wanting to come in and use a boardroom for the day, with a view of the pitch and the hills, the Cotswold Hills in the background, it's a great conferencing space. And we really do need to push, you know, during the week business people to come in and use our facilities. We've got the sponsorship suite, we've got hospitality boxes that can be hired out, the boardroom, the Premier Suite, and the main bar. So there's lots of opportunities for people to come in and do training exercises, or you know, any type of meetings that they need big, larger spaces for. We've got plenty of car parking space out there, and as again, Nigel puts a great spread on as well. So it's a nice facility for people to come and use during the week for their meetings. And
finally, through the commercial and hospitality setup, there are opportunities for everyone, aren't there, to be involved at Cheltenham Town, whether that's pre-match dining on a match day, whether that's match sponsorship, having a box. You know, lots of options that people can come in and enjoy at the club.
Absolutely. There's from the kids, there's mascot packages available at a good price, and that's a really great experience. You know, Rachel, who looks after the mascots, she does a fantastic job on match days, and we've had some really good reviews from parents for the kids who've had mascot packages. Again, the food's brilliant, sponsorship suite, pre-match dining, season ticket holders can get discounts for certain games. We've got a Typecraft suite downstairs, 1887 Club, which season ticket holders or supporters can upgrade their ticket to a meal for quite a good deal. So any supporters who fancy something to eat before one of the games should definitely give me a call or an email and check out our prices, because there's some really affordable packages. And then going up, you know, to businesses out there for match ball and captain sponsorships on match days. So yeah, there's opportunities out there for everybody, and I look forward to seeing anybody that's interested.